So when I was about 12 years old, it's when I started identifying that I was actually depressed in my diaries. I recently went through them and I didn't realize I was that young, but that is when I started identifying like things are falling apart and things are really, really hard with life. So that's probably when I really started experiencing the anxiety and depression and things like that and how to deal with them. And so I want to share with you today some 4 tips that I use now as in my adulthood to combat that anxiety, manage it, and move on throughout my life and not let those things hold me back anymore. So let's get right into it. Okay, so one thing I started doing about a year ago is I started making sure that I was getting exercise and going outside. Because going outside tells you, the sun gives you all this vitamin D and it gives your body like better feeling and you're breathing in fresh air, all those kinds of things. I'm not a scientist, so I can't give you all those really like specific facts and things like that. However, I will tell you, once I started taking walks every single morning, things started to really change. Now, I'm not really focused on weight loss as of right now, even though that is something I want to do in the future. But for me, it's more about getting my body moving, getting outside, getting fresh air. I get to zone out, put my music on, and just kind of like, it's almost like therapy for me. There are some mornings I take my son with me, so when he gets to come, I don't wear my AirPods. I actually spend time with him. We point out the things that we're walking by. We'll have little conversations. Sometimes he yells at me. Whatever he feels like doing that morning is what we do. But the days that I do get to go alone, it is really nice for like that therapy part of it, and I just get to kind of zone out and not think about all the responsibilities that I have going on in my life. So definitely get yourself moving. It doesn't matter what you do. You don't have to walk, but I do say like go outside for like at least 15 minutes. Maybe you can meditate, maybe you can do jumping jacks, I don't even know, like just do something to get your body moving throughout the day. Even like I'm going to tell you the minimum 15 minutes. You should definitely do more than that, but definitely at least 15 minutes, get your body moving. And I think that you'll feel a lot better, because I know I do, and I know a lot of people in this particular situation that experience anxiety or depression definitely feel better when their body's moving. Even though it can be super hard to start, once you start, it will be better, I promise. But you have to be consistent. So be consistent and do it every single day. One of the next things that I do every single day is I listen to motivational people on YouTube, okay? So I typically do this after I've exercised and I take my shower, I do all those things. Once I start to get myself ready for the day, so lotion, skincare, makeup, all those things, while I'm doing those things, I will put on YouTube and listen to some motivational speaking, because for me, I like to multitask. And so for me, while I'm getting ready for the day and I'm hearing those positive, kind, inspiring words, it really gets my juices going and I'm ready for the day. And I've started my day off right. I've already moved, and now I'm hearing people telling me how important it is to keep going and do the things that you're supposed to do, and don't let anxiety hold you back, and you can start your own business and you can have whatever it is that you want in life. You just have to actually do it and be consistent. My daughter wants to be in all of the shots today, but I listen to motivational people every single day. So if you want to know who I listen to, check the description down below, and I can link some of their videos for you guys. But I love Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins, no relation as far as I know, Gary Vaynerchuk, Michelle Cunningham. Michelle Cunningham's not as motivational, but she has a lot of good like tips if you are into business and things like that. But she definitely has such a vibe for you that you just love listening to her, because she's so positive and so funny. So she's definitely somebody that I listen to a lot. So yeah, those are like really, Steve Harvey. I can't forget Steve Harvey. He's amazing. There's even a couple of Denzel Washington videos. You can Google his name or YouTube his name, and he has a couple of good ones too. But these are my people. Like, these are the ones that if I need inspiration, I go on, I find their name, and they get me through. And I'm like, yes, if they can do it, I can do it. So once you start surrounding yourself with positive people, especially if you don't have positive people in your life, you don't have to have the people you live with be your positive people and your inspiration. Like, yeah, that's great. But if you don't have that, go to YouTube, because there are plenty of people on there that will help you with that. Okay, so that is what I do every single morning. Okay, third thing that I recommend doing, go to your local dollar store or find something in your house that you already have, get a journal and start journaling every single day. Now listen, journaling doesn't have to be this big thing or really outlined and all that stuff. For me, journaling is just writing things down and getting them out of your head. So there's all different strategies out there. You can write down 5 things that you're grateful for every morning, which is highly recommended along a lot of people that are motivational speakers and things like that. So that is what I do. I write down things that I'm grateful for. I write down things that I want. I write down goals, strategies. I write down as much as I want or I think I want. But journaling can also be getting things off of your head that are frustrating, that are annoying, or that you're working through, that you are struggling with. Journaling can be so many different things. You don't have to write a specific amount. You don't have to have a word count. It doesn't have to be this big, like, structured activity. But I do recommend journaling in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just a sentence or two to just get something off of your head. I highly, highly recommend that you do some writing because it has helped me fully and completely with my anxiety journey, is being able to write it down and get it out of my head. The last thing, the 4th tip I want to give you today is actually not this calendar, even though I'm using this as my background right now. However, definitely recommend it if you are a visual person. A giant visual calendar is pretty helpful. It's mostly because my husband and I need the visual. So don't my kids. We love being able to see it. It's right there, everything. But that's really not my 4th tip. My 4th tip is actually for you to find something that makes you happy and do it every single day. So finding happiness means if you like journaling, do the journaling. If you like reading, if you like doing puzzles, if you like writing books, if you like coloring, if you like video games, if you like drawing, doing chalk, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. But give yourself time, cut that time out of your day every single day to do that thing for you. Because self-care is literally so important, and you don't have to time yourself or anything like that. But I do like to say 15, 20 minutes of something that you can do on your own without having to worry about your kids or your spouse or the neighbors or your babysitter or your family or whatever. Block out some time that it can just be you. You're not doing the laundry, you're not doing the dishes, no household chores. Strictly something that makes you happy, because it will change your life. That's 100% what started with me. I love doing all those things that I pretty much named. Not all those things, but I like doing puzzles. I like reading, journaling. I like doing those things. And I would actually, even if it's TV, I would try to stray away from TV because I feel like we all do that once in a while. But if that truly makes you happy, then watch TV. But maybe even find that lost thing that you love to do, like knitting or sewing. You never think about it. You never do it because you have to pull the stuff out of the closet, or you have to do it. Make a spot in your house somewhere that you can have those things out and ready. So when you are ready to go do it, it's available and you're not pulling things out of, a cobwebbed closet and you're like, oh man, if it's not there and it's not out there for you and visualize, then it's gonna be a lot harder for you to actually get it out and do it. So this is your sign to go ahead and pull out that thing that you love so much that you haven't done in forever and put it somewhere where you can visually see it. So every day when you come home from work or whatever, you're saying, oh my God, I can't wait to go play my video games later. Oh, I can't wait to start this new puzzle. I can't wait to do Sudoku. I can't wait to do my word search. Or I don't know, maybe these are all the nerdy things that I like to do. But whatever it is that makes you happy and enjoy life, you need to start doing those every single day, because that's gonna help you ease your anxiety and get the frustration out. So please, please try to do these things, okay? I would love to hear what your thing is that makes you truly, truly happy. So please put them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you like to do. You may help one of us be inspired or remind us of something that we used to love to do, but we always forget to do it. So share them down below. And if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to check me out on all my social media channels. See you next time.